Yep.
All right. Brandon, that was a tough fight that you went through there, but you ultimately ended up sinking in that choke. Did you feel it was going to be that back and forth, or do you think maybe it would be a more dominant performance?
I knew he was going to be game. I thought it would be a more dominant performance on my part, just because I've never really even been rocked at 45, so I'm not going to blame it on the cut. The dude caught me pretty good, but I'm not just going to go down and lay down and let you have it, so you're going to have to put me out all the way out.
So talk about that weight cut a little bit. I mean, how did you feel tonight? I saw John Anik put out that tweet basically saying that you're running like 20 miles a day or something like that to make this weight.
Yeah, the weight cut sucked. They always suck. It was equally as hard as making it to 45. I guess I was always making 45 harder on myself than I should have, but I just took it more serious. They sent me out to the PI back in January, the beginning of January, and they told me everything that I had to do, and they were like, man, you're not like a marathon kind of guy, so don't go running a bunch. And I was like, fuck that, I'm going to run 20 miles a day then. So I ran 20 miles a day, my weight started shedding off, and then, of course, these last 4 pounds, when I got to 140, I still felt fine. 138 still felt fine, but those last 2 pounds took a lot to come off. But, I felt fine in there tonight. Didn't get tired. He caught me some, but I feel like I recovered well, and just got to work on some things, but I feel like I'm going to be a force at 135.
Why did you decide to make that choice? Was it to have something to do with the back-to-back losses, kind of just wanted to do something fresh?
No, it wasn't my decision. It was my coaches, and then they talked to Sean Shelby, and he liked it, so I'm just fighting, so I'll do whatever they tell me to do.
The lifestyle you have to sustain at 135, do you feel like that's a sustainable lifestyle? Yeah,
don't drink, train, run 20 miles a day, started wrestling 2 hours a day too, adding on top of everything else. But I feel great. My body feels better than it was when I was drinking every day, so I might as well keep it up.
Is that what you were doing at 145?
Not like I was going out and partying every day, but I would drink a couple of beers. I don't drink any beers now. I hadn't had a beer in forever.
How is that? Just sobriety, I guess.
What's the word I'm looking for? You gotta know what you want more. I don't give a fuck about drinking. I'm trying to, prioritize. I'm trying to be in here, trying to be a champ. I don't care about drinking that much,
You called out Sean O'Malley after the fight. Why do you feel that's a good matchup for you? Why is he the one that's on your radar?
Oh man, he likes to stand and bang. I like to stand and bang. Why not? It's a fun fight for the fans. I feel like it'd be a fun fight for me and him. He can catch me, I can catch him. You never know where it's gonna go. So I don't feel like he's fought too high of opponents, and of course I can't say I'm a high opponent right now. I almost got dropped by him, which is not taking anything away from him. But I fought some good people, and even Zabit couldn't drop me or anything. So I feel like that'd be a good fight and a fun fight for the fans.
What do you make of him? You saw the situation. Did you kind of keep up with that? Do you know anything about it?
Yeah. I keep up with everybody. Fuck it, let him do what he wants to do. I'm just out here trying to fight, and he seems like somebody that's going to stand and bang. So let's do it.
On a lot of nights, your fight obviously was sensational. It could have been fight of the night, still could be, but there's a lot of card ahead. Is there a bittersweet moment, kind of knowing the main event and what that would portend and could potentially be fight of the year candidate?
Honestly, usually I'm in there, I'm like, man, I'm about to go in there and get like performance of the night or the fight of the night, because I like to stand and bang. I've been working a lot on wrestling. I wanted to get some takedowns too. It's pretty good at stopping that. So right now, I'm just happy to get the win because I was on a 2-fight losing streak. So if I get a bonus, I will be really fucking happy. If I don't, it is what it is. Still made my money. I'm in here a little bit longer, so that's really all I care about. But I do want a bonus if they want to just give me one.
Did it feel like do or die coming into this one?
Oh yeah, 100%. Do or die, 100%. Especially a debut guy that hasn't had that many fights. If I'd have lost to him, it's over. And I don't even know if I'd have tried to make it back. I might have just been like, all right, fuck this, I'm coaching. But nah, I feel good. I feel like I got a lot left in me. Right now I feel like I can go out there and fight again. I'm not tired at all.
How did you deal with that stress of just worrying about it?
I don't let that get to me in there. That's just something that if I lose, then I have to think about it. When I'm in there, I'm just fighting.
Oh, I guess I meant in the lead up to this, right? When you're training.
Oh, train fucking as hard as I can. I hate wrestling. Worked wrestling 2 hours a day with some of the best people. This guy right here, over here, Odie Delaney, he's a D1 All-American, man. We get up 7 a.m. working with him, 7 to 9, and then I work with another wrestling coach later on in the afternoon too, so we'd work for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, so sometimes 4 hours a day. I would do whatever I had to do to stay in this thing. This is what I want to do.
You said that you might have gone to coaching if this wouldn't have gone the way you wanted. Is that something you actually thought about, that maybe this could be it?
No, I mean, I would still fight. I wouldn't have foreseen them bringing me back for a while. I would have to win like 5 or 6 fights in a row. So I still coach now. I coach a lot of people. And I would have just laid off from trying to do me as much and helped out some other people, and then I would have got back to where I was going to do. But, I mean, that wasn't something that I was trying to think about. I'm trying to come in here and win this fight. That's all I thought about. So.
You train at Mississippi, right? Mm-hmm. Do you train with Jason Knight at Curiosity?
Yeah, I coach Jason Knight.
Oh, coach Jason Knight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I coach a lot of people. I'm his striking coach.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the bare knuckle event.
Man, I used to tell people, I was like, man, if I went in the UFC, I'd take one of those, and I watched that fight, I'm like, whoa.
Change your mind?
Nah, if I went in the UFC, I'd probably do it, but I'm going to make sure I protect my face a little more than he did. He was busted up.
Were you in his corner?
I was not in his corner. I cornered Chase Sherman that fight. He fought 2 fights before him, so it was hard to go back and forth. So I worked with him more, and he stayed at home and worked with some other people. He still came and worked with me a lot, but he worked with some other people, and I worked with Chase Sherman mostly that fight.
Do you know how many teeth Jason lost?
Hey, he lose 4 teeth?
Yeah.
4 teeth? Yeah. But that dude does not give a fuck. He probably went ahead and went home and ate some Cheerios and stuff, fighting with them broken teeth. He's a country boy, so it doesn't surprise me at all.
Well, I guess final question, how soon do you want to get back in there?
Man, I would love to get back in there as soon as they get me somebody. Whenever Sean O'Malley's back in there, if not, give me somebody before. I feel fine. Got this little cut or whatever that is. I mean, that doesn't need to heal up to me. They gave me 30-day suspension. I asked for 7, but whenever they want to get me back in there, I'm down. I just got to have a little bit of time to make the weight.
Oh, perfect 2019, how many would you want?
2019, what's this, April? As many as I can get, 4 or 5. I wanted 5 last year. They actually offered me 5, which would be tied for the record, but my son was born the same weekend, so I could not do it. And I tried to, she wouldn't let me. I was like, you don't know, I could bring some money home, we don't have to worry about him, we throw that to college. I tried to throw out everything to let me do it, but she wouldn't let me. So, I mean, I want to set that record one day. I don't know how easy that's going to be at 135 with the weight cut, but if I keep my weight down initially, because I started out at 167 over there when I first started going down to 35, so I'm staying around 155 now, so I'm already 12 pounds down from where I normally am, so I feel like I can make it a little easier. But man, let me get 4 or 5 this year. I'm ready to go now. I've got this little cut. I don't know why they gave me 30 days, but I'm ready.
What did you say in the cage? What did you say you weighed tonight? Your weight tonight?
I was 160. 25 pounds.
What is that? 25 pounds of you just drink 25 pounds of water? Or like, what is it? Like?
Man, I don't know. Like I said, the weight cut was not super terrible, so it wasn't like it's like I need to put on as much as I can. I felt fine. Pissed a lot. Took a couple shits. It's just what my body wanted to go back up to, I guess. I wasn't trying to force anything. I wasn't trying to make myself smaller. Just what I went back to. Now, whenever I get out of here, I'm going to go drink tonight. We get back next week. I'm going to try to go back to staying around 155. I don't want to get too heavy, just in case. 30 days sounds like a long time, but if I get back up to 167, that's a long cut for me. So I'm going to try to stay around in the 50s.
Since you brought it up in your post-fight speech, who sits on the Iron Throne at the end of the season?
Oh, man.
There we go.
I'm hoping Jon Snow. He's probably my favorite on there.
Alone? With someone?
I don't see her making it that far, even though she's got the dragons, man. If it wasn't for her, for some reason I can't remember her name, the little sister that has the sword. Arya. I would have loved to see her be the queen. I don't foresee that ever being able to happen, but she's probably my favorite person on the whole show.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank y'all.